Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Better Than Bad with Buck. Hope you're all having a great week. Hope that there's nothing pressing or that you're not suffering from any, undue stress from weather events or pandemic. And, me personally, I'm happy to report that my haircut has been fixed. The same salon that I went to where I initially got a bad haircut. It's a really bad haircut, Raz. It's a bad haircut, and it makes me feel so terrible about myself, and I hate it. I was urged to go back there, and I was taken care of by the master stylist, and she did a great job. Made herself a customer for life. So, good news there. Me personally, I'm also having a very interesting week. I had to go to the hospital. That's right, folks. I had to go to the emergency room. And it's because I suffered from priapism, which is an erection that lasts longer than 4 hours and requires, some pretty speedy medical attention, which, I was not very speedy about going to get. I think I started to go to the ER at T minus 10 hours.
To avoid long-term injury, seek immediate medical help for an erection lasting more than 4 hours.
And while I was there, you know, my buddy Raz, who I sent a text to in a group chat bragging about this experience because caregiver Katie and I, had an excellent night before that all happened, so whatever. But Raz suggested that I take some footage. Well, folks, here we are, and this experience is definitely worse than good. I'd love to call it better than bad, but somebody just stuck a needle into my dick. Get a couple of video clips in there. And so I did. It'll be interesting to see how he inserts them or where. And, I got this nice little cardboard thingamajabby right here. That's pretty hip. I'm stoned. Bonus. And I'm covered in all this stuff. I'm just too high. But that's cool, because it's gonna be okay. And we're gonna get Waffle House later. I don't think we're gonna go Waffle House. I think I'm gonna throw up. But avant-garde, mon ami. So let's just delve right into the finer points of occupational therapy and start off with, doing stuff that handicapped people do throughout the day. Alrighty, folks, it is occupational therapy time. Forgive the camera angles, but in order to really give you guys the full experience of the Starburst event here, I decided to kind of rearrange things. So we'll explain to you the parameters. We've got 5 Starbursts for each hand. We have to make a stack of these 5 Starbursts with each hand and make efforts to disassemble that same stack without knocking it over. So this is extremely challenging for me. You guys may think that it is extremely easy, and well, good for you. But for me, this is not easy, and at the end of this, I will show you the painstaking task of even opening a starburst, and you will then realize why I use these as occupational therapy items. Update here at Augusta Medical Center. Just got out with Dr. Stisler, not Stifler. Stisser. Jesus, Frankie. Either way, Dr. Stisser, I like him a lot. Just got done draining the second round of blood from my dick. Actually told me that I have a pretty adequate girth and length for cockles. So having another guy who's a doctor who looks at dicks all day telling you that, you've got,
You got a good dick.
yeah, that's enough to bring a smile to my face. That almost makes the whole trip worth it. So we're going to start with our stack of 5 here, and we're going to go ahead and start, or not stack, but our line of 5, and start making them into a stack. So here we go. Now, occupational therapy is therapy designed to help you go through the job of being alive. I don't know if that's actually what it is, but that's what I like to think of it as, and that's what we're going to go with. We successfully made our first tower of 5 starbursts, so we'll go over to the right hand. Now, I am right-handed, but most of my weakness has gone into my right side, so this is going to be the challenging part. But we'll go ahead and go on through it. As I said before, occupational therapy is simply to help you, live life on a day-to-day basis. And, it's not anything that people like to do. I wish that I wouldn't have to practice living life by stacking starbursts. I wish I could just do it, but I can't. And if I don't do these things, then those skills continue to slip away, and I'm left not being able to do anything at all, and that's pretty bad. Not gonna need a shunt. Found out earlier that I might need a shunt if it's a worst case scenario. That doesn't sound like fun, but it also doesn't look like it'll be in my future, so that's good. And I should be, hopefully out of here within the next hour. So this is just me keeping on, I guess. But now that we've got both stacks assembled, we're going to go ahead and disassemble them. So we're going to one by one take these down. We'll put them, you know what? We're going to put them into a line again. I'm not going to bother trying to make another stack because I did really well, and I don't want to booger up my results here. So we've got one stack down, and we've got almost catastrophe there. Moving along, second stack seems, and I screwed the pooch. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to reassemble this stack because that's just how I want to do it. So I'm going to reassemble this stack. Here we go. And now I'm going to go through the arduous task of trying to take it down without knocking it over again. And here we go. There's one. There's two. There's three. There's four. And here's our fifth one. Because it's better than bad. And I'm out of my house and I'm stoned. Stoned. Like, wow. Oh, yeah.
Tell us how you felt about the doctor.
That doctor was the snake's hip. I mean, like, as far as another man grabbing my junk goes, I would recommend that doctor. Dr. Stifler.
That is not his name.
What's his name?
I forget, but that wasn't his name.
It's something like that.
I think it's Stadler or something. Let me get it right.
Who knows?
It was not Stifler.
But he was the nicest guy. You know, he's got a very gentle set of hands too. I gotta endorse him on that one. You know, occupational therapy doesn't have to be ugly. It doesn't have to be something that you frown at or really hate looking forward to doing. Well, I guess you really can't hate looking forward to anything. You wouldn't be looking forward to it. But you don't have to loathe it either. And so, you know, at the end of your task, you just give yourself a little treat in the form of a Greek mythology punishment. Because all I'm trying to do is just open this. And not really my proudest moment. But I'm going to get it. And when I have it, it's going to be that much more delicious because I worked for it. Now I don't have to go out with a gun or a spear or anything. Like, this is the most primal form of satisfaction. You hunt and you work for your kill. Bam. See that? That is something that I could mount on a wall.
But either way, sitting here in the hospital, having a good old time, and it's better than bad.